Hey y'all, it's Nancy, the Handy Scandy. Thanks for joining me for another crafty venture. Today is part 2 of this art journal page creation. So the other night, I think it was Thursday night, I did a little impromptu live in which I started the journal, and I just wanted to go ahead and wrap it up. So you could see the background there, and now today I am just adding the details. So these borders that I'm cutting up now are from a Dilutions coloring sheets. It's like a little paper pack, for lack of a better word. There are some quotes, there's border designs. It's really cute, and of course it's in the very unique style of Diane Rebley. So yeah, so this is actually glossy paper, but I wanted to add just a little bit of the yellow because I have the yellow going on in the flowers on my art journal. So I just wanted to bring that detail in. So just adding, using my Karen Brush Marker Pros, just putting some of that color down on my work surface and picking it up with that wet paint brush, and then coming in with the markers direct to paper to add just some more depth to the details that are on the paper or on the borders. So I've got the orange and I've got the yellow, just again trying to incorporate those colors from the flowers. So I just paint them up, then I color it, and then I take a wet brush and kind of spread some more of that color out. And then you can see here I am fussy cutting them, and this will give me a fun and kind of funky, maybe unexpected border around my page, but it's still incorporating those polka dots that I have all over the back. So here we go. You can see those pink polka dots in the back. That is where I ink blended my pink fresh inks through in a Colorful Life design stencil, and then I used another Colorful Life design stencil to put on the shimmery goodness. So just carrying on that polka dot theme. And of course the sunnies are circular, so they kind of follow that theme as well. I just thought this was fun, a little funky, a little unexpected. You know, when you're working on a project, sometimes we have regrets, sometimes we just toss it, sometimes we're able to make it work. This one, I feel like it works, but in retrospect, I think I would have liked a hand-drawn detail border instead of this, like just taking a black fine liner or something and making the squiggly lines around the border myself. I think that in the end, that's what I would have preferred, but I do like this. I like that extra pop of yellow. It pulls the yellow out of the middle of the page and kind of spreads it around. Gives some more yellow love, you know? Does that make sense? So yeah, that's what I did. I kind of pieced it together, and then of course where it was overlapping, I had to go in and trim down those edges. And I just wanted a little more depth. So kind of on the peaks, if you will, of the rolly little border there, I just take my Brush Marker Pro, direct to paper, spread it out. And again, this isn't watercolor paper. It's glossy cardstock. So it doesn't spread quite as good as I would like, but it's okay. Y'all know I don't sweat things. They may not be what I like, but I'm not going to sweat it. It's art. It's supposed to be fun. So if it becomes stressful, it's time to move on. It's time to do something else. So yeah, just scribbling it down, spreading it out while it's still wet. And then I'm coming back in, again, direct to paper with the markers to the center of the flowers just to give them a little more depth right there in the middle. And now I have these vellum leaves that I'm going to fill in. I don't want any more color per se. I just wanted a little more texture and some more fullness. And then I remembered I had all these cute critters in my little storage container behind me. And so I pulled some of them out. Some of them work, some of them don't. The birds don't quite work. So I just set them off to the side. Are they adorable? Yes, I love them. Do they work on this project? Nope, and that's okay. So I die cut some more vellum. You can see there on the left, on the front cover, I have one whole leaf, and that die is from Pink Fresh Studio, and it's beautiful. I absolutely love it. So I cut out a couple with the vellum, trimming it down, and then I decided that I actually wanted some with some more color because the bottom still needs to be grounded, right? Those bottles are just kind of floating. They're just kind of floating. And even the one on the left, if you haven't noticed it yet, it's wonky. Do I wish it was straight? Yeah. Am I going to sweat it? No, it's okay. But you can add things around them. You can do different things to kind of trick the eye to make it think that it's level. So here I've added the bunny, I've added 2 little mice, one's kind of laying down and chilling up in the flower. And here's where I add some more leaves to the bottom, but I bring some color. That gives a little more weight to the bottom and kind of grounds them. I wish that I had put more, and I may go back and do that. Especially like between the bunny and the mouse there. Yeah, because the way I have the 2 bottles placed with the flower and the bunny, it shows some depth there. Like the one on the right is in the front, the one on the left is in the back. But I need some more of those leaves. Maybe even with, see how the petals actually are die cut out and you just get the outline? Maybe if I leave some of those petals in, that might add some more weight to the bottom. But it's okay. I like it. I'm not mad about it at all. I think it's happy. You know, those colors are happy, polka dots. I mean, how can you not smile at polka dots? And then can you see that sentiment? Laugh till you leak. It just makes it funnier. I mean, come on. All right, so now it's time for details. So I come in with my Muwah crystal drops, which I very rarely use. I kind of squiggle it around in the center of each of the flowers. I add it to some of the dots. And then I take my fine liner, I think that's my Le Pen Permanente, and I just go around, add a little bit more detail to the kind of scallop border, and then I go around my sentiment and I go around the bottles, just adding some more depth, some more detail, and then I take my Posca pen and I've got to have some black splatter. Like I feel like it just needs to be grounded a little bit more, and there's something about a black splatter that does that. So just whacking the pen, the marker, the Posca marker on the pen just to get some of those splatters out. And that's it. That's how I finished this up. Now this is just an 8-minute video, even with the photos, but it took me about an hour and a half to do all that. Funny how that all gets trimmed down and you don't see all the details, but you still see how it happens. Oh, video editing. So guys, this is my project. My art journal page. It was really fun. I have a lot more pages that are going on in that particular journal that I've brayered off on, and so I'll be doing some more work in the weeks and months to come. Look at that sentiment. It just makes it funnier. I think it's great. Y'all tell me what you think. Thanks for joining me. Again, this is Nancy, the Handy Scandy. You guys know I appreciate you spending your time with me today. I know that you could be doing a million other things and you chose to spend some time with me. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not already a subscriber, I'd appreciate if you'd become a part of my crafty tribe, and I'd love to see you back here. Thanks, guys. This is Nancy, the Handy Scandy. I'm out.